once again, people on Twitter hate me. Why? You may wonder. Why are people saying I have a fragile masculinity? What is happening? Why are people calling me an incel? What is happening? Me, the woman with a fragile masculinity. Masculinity so fragile, I turned into a woman. You're a man, of course I am. Wait, you don't have it? Unfortunately, I don't know. I wish I did. Maybe I could okay, never mind. KoAlan, cut that one. Either way, what happened? How did we get here? Actually, let's start out with this. The male loneliness epidemic is largely because men haven't learned how to behave. Women are fed up. I had an ex who didn't believe my food allergies were severe. He made dinner one night and snuck spices into the food to trap me in a gotcha. Now, I must say, it's awful what happened here, okay? It's awful. And we can look at the rest of her, okay? But basically, to sum it up, her ex didn't believe she had an allergy. And now she condemns all men because of it. Okay? Classic. Have one bad experience, all men are bad. And that's what I tweeted. Have one bad experience, all men are bad. So fed up with people like this. Can't you go fix your relationship with your father and get off the internet? That's what I said. This is why people are calling me saying I have a fragile masculinity. And that I am an incel. But let's read the rest, because my brother in Christ, she spent the last... she spent an entire day on this, at least. Like, holy crap, man. Sure, let's read her opinion. His brilliant plan was to prove my allergies were all in my hand. He figured if I couldn't taste it and didn't know it was there, I wouldn't have a reaction. Then he planned to tell me and prove I wasn't actually sick. It backfired spectacularly. You know, women do this too. You know, I've heard of a lot of parents, mothers, that did this to their children because they didn't believe they actually had allergies. This isn't a man phenomenon. But of course, Kelly over here needs to blame it on all men, because otherwise her fragile ego can't cope with it. That maybe it was just one man, maybe she just had one bad ex. I will admit the food he served was delicious and he did mask the allergens well. I had no idea they were there. My lips and tongue burnt a bit, but I believed everything I was eating to be safe, so I didn't worry about it. Within 30 minutes, I was having a full-blown allergic reaction, hives, wheezing, cardiac issues, and mouth sores. He was telling me to calm down. Thankfully, my rescue meds prevented me from needing the ER, but I was up all night violently ill. Allergies suck. They really do, okay? I'm not gonna deny that. They really do. This isn't a man's issue. This isn't a man misbehaving. This is a human misbehaving. This is not an example of a bad man. It's an example of a bad human being. It wasn't until hours later he confessed what he did. At this point, he felt genuinely bad and seemed remorseful, but the damage was done. Even as he was apologizing, he just kept saying, I was trying to help you. I wanted you to get over your issue. Which, sure, absolute idiot. That person, I agree. That person, her ex, absolute fucking okay? No denying it. No fucking denying that. Most medical conditions are not issues. Allergies are life-threatening and not something to be toyed with. Second, what he did was the opposite of helpful. It was deceitful, cruel, and risky. I broke up with him right away. This is an example of terrible abusive behavior, but it also shows the harms of ableism. Because she needs to be a victim so fucking bad that, of course, it needs to be about ableism. My fucking god. This man claimed to love me, yet in the time we were together, never actually respected or believed me. He saw my disabilities as something to be fixed or overcome. I fear calling an allergy a disability is a stretch. That's really a stretch. What do you mean an allergy is a disability? Like, I saw that she had also written that she also is disabled and chronically ill writer, as shown here. But right now, she's directly referring to the allergy stuff still. Like, brother. But it also shows the harms of ableism. Like, brother. I have allergies, I'm not disabled. Yeah, you're not disabled if you have allergies. It's such a fucking stretch, it's ridiculous. Perhaps if you're allergic to the sun, perhaps that, but that's very specific. Rather than have a mature conversation about it, he tried to trick me. He illiterately decided he knew best and ran with it. He's lucky he didn't kill me. He absolutely could have. Take allergies seriously. Take disability seriously. He's lucky he didn't kill me. He absolutely could have. Take allergies seriously. Take disability seriously. Take women seriously. It's such a jump to go from allergies to women. This is such a fucking jump, man. Like, holy shit. Either way, let's move on. Before people say this has nothing to do with him being a man and he was just a bad egg, I don't know a single woman who would do this or even think of doing this. As said, there's parents that done this to their children. Just because you don't know a single woman that did that, because you're in your own little bubble and echo chamber, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Like, Jesus Christ. I know men who stealth. I know men who roofie. I know men who blame the victim. The men are the problem. Yeah, okay, because you had a bad ex. There it is. Every single time, man. You have a bad ex, every single man is the issue. I'm so sick and tired of this generalization, man. This is also an extreme example of ableism and harm it can cause. What? Huh? Didn't you already read that? My boyfriend didn't want to deal with my disabilities. Oh, so she's just repeating the same shit. Okay. My extreme allergies were part of them. She's literally saying it! She... I wasn't just fantasizing. She's literally saying her allergies are part of her disabilities. Are you for real? $10 if she is one of those smut-like Morning Glory milking farm authors. My god, probably. And if not, she's at least reading that shit. He wanted to fix me. Yeah, how about all the women trying to fix the bad guy? Because he's also hot. And he would never do that to you specifically. What about all of them? This happens to so many of us. We're abused, abandoned, discriminated against, or worse. Okay, man, don't get abused, abandoned, and discriminated at all. No, of course not, because it's men. If men get discriminated and abandoned and abused, they're not a man, right? I hate everything here. A lot of people were asking, why didn't I call the police? This happened years ago. I was young and naive, and it generally didn't occur to me. Also, this happens to disabled people a lot. Comparing an allergic reaction to a disability again. She is really... Bro, all her life long, she was a victim and no one ever told her otherwise. Everyone always treated her as a fucking victim and reaffirmed her victim mentality. It's ridiculous. Especially with how she's making herself a victim with an allergy. Like, holy shit, man. Also, this happens to disabled people a lot. Men decide our issues are in our heads and try to trick us or force us to overcome. Women do that too. What about the women not taking men serious and saying men just need to be more masculine and What about women making fun of men when they're sad? What about that? My god, I'm so sick and tired of this entire fucking culture war. Not culture war, gender war. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit, man. There are cases of women poisoning people, but most are with intent to kill. My boyfriend clearly didn't have intent to kill. His intention was to show me up, to prove I wasn't actually sick, to make me a better girlfriend. And yes, I firmly believe it's more common with men. Literally earlier you said to make you better, not a better girlfriend. To like help you in a sense. Because he thought you were... it wasn't your head, which is, again, it's dumb. He's dumb, that guy is dumb, that guy specifically. Okay, it's a retarded thing to do. It is. Doesn't mean all men do this. Doesn't mean only men do this. Oh wait, there's no checkmark. Oh god, they're serious and not trying to farm. Yeah, she's 100% serious. The comments here display a horrifying amount of misogyny and ableism. Disabled lives are not valued. People force us to take risks. They tell us we are better off dead. That we should just try harder. You can't try harder your way out of a disability. Yeah, but your allergy isn't a disability. Okay, I'm assuming you are in a wheelchair. I'm not sure. I can't tell 100%. I don't know what disability you have, but from like quickly going over your Twitter, I assume that's what's happening. I might be completely wrong. I don't know what disability you're dealing with. But an allergy isn't a disability. Your allergy is not a disability. It's just not. Either way, this has 160 likes. 160k likes. Like, holy f. And yeah, there's people whose parents try to do the same to them. Mothers, specifically. Okay? There's mothers that tried this to do to their children. Does that mean all parents are bad? Does that mean all mothers are bad now? Like, holy f. It's ridiculous, man. It's outrageous and ridiculous. And this is just another example of, like... Either way, this woman also, I've read the comments yesterday. She has admitted she didn't date in literal years. And that was to one of the comments saying, maybe you need to... Like, maybe you need to date more. Maybe you need to date other people. Like, is someone saying that to her? And she said, I'm good, thanks, I haven't dated in years. And then she still pins it down on one guy. Because her example pool is like nothing. One bad experience. This reads like a misandrist trying to justify it. Yeah, it does. Severe allergies can be a disability without knowing the specific allergy. I'm not comfortable with saying that she either is or isn't disabled due to... She said it's spices. She said it's spices. And that's just having to avoid something to eat. Just having to avoid eating something. That's not a disability. Especially if it's specific spices. Either way. As said, I wrote this classic. Have one bad experience, all men are bad. So fed up with people like this. Kindly go fix your relationships. Relationship with your brother. Brother? Father. I got it! I got it! Jeez. She's just competing in the Disability Olympics. My god. Can we say she said she knows men who spike drinks, but don't call the police? Like, legit, if you know of men that roofie, go report them to the police. What are you doing? My god, it's so dumb. All of this is just ridiculously dumb. Like, what are you doing? Either way. Either way. I'll go through my comments in a bit, but I wanna showcase the most classic ones I've gotten. Let's start with this one. This one was the first one I've seen, right? Like, this is a comment that I did myself here. I just saw the post that has 166k likes. Holy botted views, man. Right, at the time being. And this was literally a reply to that. Just because they are successful and you are a loser doesn't mean they're botting their views. It means you should probably just remove yourself from the gene pool. That's a normal reaction. That's a totally normal reaction, don't you think? That's a completely normal reaction. Also, I had commented on this one, right? Like, this guy, bro, I had quote retweeted that and saying, she's not gonna fuck you, little bro. I then deleted that because, like, after an hour or two, people had reported this post and the post was gone, so there was no point in me leaving my quote retweet up. But yeah. Also, by his logic, she has, what, 36k followers? I have 46k followers. By his own logic, I'm more successful. Just like, what are you talking about? Either way, here's some more. You're showing how fragile your masculinity is. This is a direct response to this. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Isn't that good? Isn't that normal? Then more. That's one. Then there's a reason incel is a widely used term. Y'all are the ones saying all women are bad. Also a direct response to me. The boys would like this. Hee hee. Direct response to me. This person came back, by the way. I'll show you. If I remember correctly. Then, because I got so many comments, okay? Because I got so many comments like saying fragile masculinity, incel, bleep, bloop, blab, right? Because of that, I made this post. Before you comment, I'm a woman, okay? Sole reason why I made that. Sole reason. Sole reason. There's comments like that, okay? No, you're not. Well, shit, I guess I'm not. That's even worse. Did he damn you already? Good. Maybe you can delete that shit. Happily engage. Thanks, though. So, I didn't even read this one yet. I didn't even see this one. I commented this one before stream. So, are you brainwashed or something? Why would you say something like that, SMH? Do you think women are dumb? Do you think that we have one bad story and believe all men are the same? What's your That's literally what Kelly did. Yes. That's literally what she did. Oh my. Yes, you are dumb. You are dumb. Hope he picks you, sis. I'm engaged, bro. Thanks. What's a woman? Wish I knew. And this is true. And then here, pick me, pick me, pick me. Original. Hey guys, I'm not like the other girls. Another original one. No comment after that one. I said, give me another. And obviously they couldn't, because they can't come up with their own bullshit. They just need to parrot what everyone else is saying. Your only flaw, jokes aside, that's probably a big reason that these retards are hating on you. No one hates women more than other women. And feminists. This is true. This is actually true. Fake news. Women are created by the CIA to trick me into taking a shower, to cover me in fluoride and make me a submissive little femboy. To trick other men. Either way. I would say it's like half-half, right? Like the comments in this are like half-half. Half of them are being supportive and like being like, yeah, this is right. And the others are being like, you're an incel / pick me. Which brings me right to this one. I don't know what's funnier. They think I'm a man incel, meaning I'm an incel or have a fragile masculinity, and when they think I'm a woman, I'm a pick me. I can never be right. I can never win with these people. Here's more. Here's more. Mad jealous. Get madder. Of what? Literally, what am I jealous of? What the f am I jealous of? What is it? Why are you speaking out? Literally, why not? Like, what is that comment? Like, holy shit, man. There was another one about VTubers. Let's go through the comments here, right? Let's go through the comments here. Females will literally date dudes like this and then blame all men when they're abused. True. True. She must have spent at least 10 minutes explaining the entire... Yeah, we already figured that way more than 10 minutes. Way more. It basically means, how dare you speak up, pick me. Yeah. Here, Chibi Reviews says, base take heed to things, but it should be common sense. Too bad common sense doesn't exist anymore. Sadly, you're right. Hey, the boys will like this one. Alright, right. I said that person came back. Give me a second. Doesn't change the fact that you're a loser, lol. Man. Yeah, here, told you. I mean, you keep proving our point. If you don't want to be called a pick-me, then just don't act like one. Please, tell me. How... Please tell me. What's making me a pick me? Man, kids, no, you're gonna trigger them by mentioning man again? No! Just laugh at both. That individual does not define. Yeah. Either way, where was I? These people will call the kid being a victim of bullying. It's gonna pick me for addressing it. Yeah. To be fair, kids, so you were picked by Hexagon, so you might be a he picked me and they just can't read. Yeah. Also, for some reason, right? I don't know why. This dude right here came out. Cool. So that means you're actually going to give Nux the benefit of the doubt rather than listen to hit pieces about him that you react to. That just... What? Even Rosie chimed in on this one. This is a very specific grievance over a general post. Like... By the way, I address that Nux follows me. Like, Nux saw me reacting to it. Basically, the person saw I reacted to the video, but they didn't watch the reaction. They just saw I reacted to it. Also, I mean, Nux following me right after I did the reaction, because of the reaction, just disproves everything they just said, man. Yeah, this is another point. Have you been paying attention to what men are saying on this hell site? Sure, not all men. I like a lot of men on here, but the latest algorithm trick is pushing the craziest, most misogynistic accounts, and that nonsense is going to get a reaction. Not to me, must be a you issue. Like, literally, I'm not seeing that. Like, I am literally not seeing that. That means their algorithm. is providing them that stuff. Like, Jesus. And my aunt tries to kill her. And you think the issue is her relationship with her father. Good job missing the point. No, I got your point. I'm just stupid. But if I had $1 for every time a VTuber had a stupid opinion, I could buy a Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue is like $5. Maybe skip the burger. He didn't get it. I was calling him fat. Why would I skip a burger? It's actually useful, like Twitter Blue. He just didn't get it. But someone else pointed it out. Okay, fat ass. Me when I don't know what an example is. Me when I can't read. I wonder if they replied. Are you sure I'm the one with the reading problem? Because she literally said it's an example. I mean, basic understanding of example could have also helped you, though. She said man. She didn't say some man, you freak. Jesus Christ. Which, by the way, someone did bring up. Let me try to find it. See, I knew it. A VTuber, of course. Always gotta be the faceless, ugly 40-year-old cosplaying as anime children. There's so much to unpack here, man. There's so much to fucking unpack here. First of all, VTuber. So, first of all, it's a VTuber, so obviously it's his opinion. Obviously, it's a faceless, ugly 40-year-old. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Cosplaying as an anime children. So dumb. Just so dumb, man. So I said, Lamar, go fix your relationship with your father. Lamar, have a mother that actually wanted you. My mom wanted me, my dad didn't. Okay, get it right. Get it fucking right, okay? Dumbass. Yeah, she's acting like he tried to kill her or something. Yeah, one man tried to do that. And he didn't try to kill her. She said that herself. In fact, she said in the comments that it would have been better if she tried to kill her. She literally... Oh my god. Classic. Has a bad experience with a man, all man. Oh, yeah, I just told him he's dumb. Like, that guy's just dumb. Here's another one just... thinking I'm a man. Unknown VTubers try not to have the worst tech challenge and possible difficulty. No name tries to feel important. Sometimes I think I'm funny. Shit, sometimes I'm funny. What do you think? Here, doing the meme. Too bad that my profile picture isn't a character from an anime, because obviously anime profile pictures don't have a good opinion, ever. Yeah, a lot of supportive comments. One bad experience, them all, like 90% men I've met have given me bad experience. At that point, the only thing that was in common in all those situations is you. Flag and name, opinion, and valid true. You're a pedo? Wait, what? I didn't even see that one! Oh my god. Well, I am younger. Shut up! You're not helping anything! My god. You're acting in this way is part of the problem, by the way. Why? One bad experience. Motherfucker, her ex poisoned her. Okay, does it mean all men are gonna poison her, literally? And all men are going to poison her? What the f is that? Nah, I should have just said again. She's not gonna f you, little bro. Literally. Why do women who come across a man that hound them and don't take no for an answer direct all the hatred towards lonely insults who can't even talk to women? I don't know. I'm so excited to hear your thoughts on trans people. Why? What does this have to do with anything? What? Okay, well, as a man, the male loneliness epidemic is quite literally because most men just can't behave properly. She's not gonna f you, man. Shut up. Motherfucker, men do this too. I've seen men totally characterize their view of women from like 1 and 2. Sure, men do that too. But this example right here, we're talking about the women. We're talking about her specifically, okay? We're talking about her specifically. Of course, there's men that do that too. Nuance. By the way, I think we've read through enough comments now. If you want to read through all of them, go ahead. I thought this was some of the funniest responses, man. That's how my Tuesday went, by the way. That's what I did on Tuesday. This went as expected, yeah, it really did. It really did.